Good morning, students. In continuation of the ongoing chapter, we start a fresh topic, that is indicators. What are indicators? Indicators are a dye which changes their color with an acid or a base. So we can see that indicator is a substance which tells about an acid or a base by changing its color. And indicators are of two types. They can be natural or man-made. Natural indicators. Natural indicators, the most common example is litmus. So now the question arises, what is litmus and from where do we get this? Litmus is actually a mixture of different dyes, and those dyes are water soluble. And we can extract those dyes or litmus from a plant called lichen. As you remember, lichen is a symbiotic association of an algae and a fungi. So we can extract this litmus dye from a plant called lichen. Its neutral color is purple and is commonly found in two forms. One is papers and second is we can make the papers, litmus papers from this dye, or we can use this dye in solutions also. First, litmus papers. Litmus papers, one is red and is blue. This red litmus paper is going to tell us about the bases because this is going to change its color with basic solutions. And this blue litmus paper changes its color with an acid. This blue litmus paper changes to red in color when it is treated with an acidic solution. This same phenomena takes place in case of solutions. Litmus gives red color in acidic solutions and gives blue color in basic solutions. So characteristic test for litmus is red in case of acids and blue in case of bases. That's why when this blue litmus paper is treated with a basic solution, it does not change its color. Next indicator comes the red cabbage extract. Natural indicator extracted from red cabbage, which is a vegetable, and its neutral color is red. This red cabbage gives red color in acidic solutions. No change in its color. This red cabbage or red color is the characteristic color for acidic solutions. But in case of bases, this red cabbage extract gives green color. So red cabbage extract usefulness is this, that it gives the red color in acidic solutions and gives us idea about the bases by turning to green in color. And the next indicator comes, is turmeric, which is very common in our homes. Its neutral color is golden yellow. We can see this color easily. Its golden yellow color does not have any impact with acidic solutions. Acidic solutions does not change its color. But if a cloth which is having a stain of turmeric is treated with a soap shell solution, that stain changes to reddish brown. So that reddish brown color is the characteristic test for turmeric when it is treated with basic solutions. So turmeric gives yellow color in acidic solutions. It does not change its color. But in case of basic solutions, it changes its color to reddish brown. The next indicator is flower colors. Flowers or petals of some flowers which belong to genus either Petunia, Hydrangea, changes its color according to the soil medium. And their characteristic petal flowers colors are an indicator for the soil medium, whether the soil medium is acidic or basic. So in case of hydrangea flowers gives blue color in acidic soil. When hydrangea is grown in acidic medium and in acidic soil, its flower will be blue in color. But when the same plant, hydrangea, is grown in basic soil, is grown in a medium, is grown in soil which is have more basic properties, then this flower, its flower changes to pink color. That plant which grown in basic soil will give the bloom of pink color. So by seeing the petals of these plants, petunia, hydrangea, there are many more. So by seeing their petals, we can conclude whether the soil is acidic or basic. It's a hydrangea flowers have a color variation from blue to pink color. There are so we have learned about here 4 natural indicators: litmus, red cabbage extract, turmeric, and flower colors. But in nature, there are other indicators exist too, like plant extracts of China rose, juices of fruit and vegetables. We can easily find these in our daily lives. Next indicator, other category of the indicators are synthetic indicators. Let's look at the following video.
आज हम एक बहुत रोचक केमिस्ट्री का एक्सपेरिमेंट करेंगे, रसायन शास्त्र का प्रयोग करेंगे। मेरे सामने 2 बीकर हैं, दोनों में एक एक सोल्यूशन है। इसमें से एक सोल्यूशन अम्ल या एसिड है, दूसरा बेस या क्षार है। अब हमें यह पता करना है कि इसमें से कौन सा एसिड है और कौन सा बेस है। यह पता करने के लिए हम क्या करेंगे, हम फिनोल्फ्थालीन जो एक इंडिकेटर है उसका पाउडर लेंगे और थोड़े से पाउडर को हम पहले बीकर के अंदर छिड़केंगे। देखिए, अब हम फिनोल्फ्थालीन के पाउडर को धीरे धीरे करके पहले बीकर में डाल रहे हैं और फिनोल्फ्थालीन जैसे ही पहले बीकर में जाता है उसका रंग एकदम गुलाबी पिंक हो जाता है और हिलाने से जो पूरा घोल है इस बीकर का वो पिंक हो जाता है। इससे हम ये निर्णय ले सकते हैं कि ये सॉल्यूशन एक बेस या क्षार था, क्योंकि बेस फिनोल्फ्थालीन से गुलाबी में बदल जाता है, पिंक हो जाता है। अब फिनोल्फ्थालीन के इसी पाउडर को हम दूसरे बीकर के सॉल्यूशन में भी डालेंगे, पर इस बार हम फिनोल्फ्थालीन डालने के बाद में पाते हैं कि इस बीकर का रंग बिल्कुल नहीं बदलता है। इससे हम यह निष्कर्ष निकाल सकते हैं कि दूसरे बीकर के अंदर एसिड होगा, यानी बेस या क्षार फिनोल्फ्थालीन से पिंक बन जाता है पर अम्ल पर उसका कोई असर नहीं होता।
What we have concluded? That phenolphthalein remains colorless in acidic solutions, but with basic solutions it gives pink color. Second category of indicators, synthetic indicators, is methyl orange. Methyl orange is orange in color. See here, methyl orange is orange solution. Neutral color of methyl orange is orange. When it is treated with acidic solutions, it gives the red color. When methyl orange is treated with any acidic solution, it imparts to red color to acid. In case of basic solution, this methyl orange gives the yellow color. So remember these things, that methyl orange gives red color in acidic solutions and yellow color in basic solutions. There are other type of indicators also apart from dyes, and those indicators are olfactory indicators. Olfactory word is related to something, it means that something is related to smell. So here the criteria of smell is being used for finding the difference between acid or bases. for finding whether a solution is acidic or basic. So those substances which changes their smell in acidic or basic solutions are termed as olfactory indicators. The principle behind using these olfactory indicators is that when an acid or a base is added to these indicators, their specific smell cannot be detected. Either in the case of acid or base, these indicators are going to lose their identical smell. And the most commonly used olfactory indicators are onion and vanilla extract. Onion is having a pungent smell because of the presence of a sulfur compound in it. Vanilla extract is having a very pleasant smell. That's why it finds a great application in the preparation of sweet dishes. You have a smell this vanilla in ice creams also, vanilla flavor. So when these onion and vanilla extract is treated with a basic solution like sodium hydroxide solution or ammonium hydroxide solution, their characteristic smell pungent. Onion is having a pungent smell, vanilla is having a pleasant smell. So their characteristic smell cannot be detected. So in case of basic solution, a basic solution which is treated with an onion, we cannot smell the onion in the basic solution. A basic solution which is treated with a vanilla extract or a vanilla extract, we can say vanilla extract, which when it gets treated with a basic solution, we will not going to smell the vanilla extract. So these indicators, olfactory indicators, will have an impact of basic solutions, that basic solution will destroy their identical or characteristic or specific smell. But in case of acidic solutions will not change their characteristic smell. Acidic solution have no effect on onion and vanilla extract smell. So when an onion and vanilla extract is treated with an acidic solution, these olfactory indicators, particular smell will not get destroyed or will not lost out. So this is the criteria for using the olfactory indicators. This is the criteria for basic and acidic solutions. What impact does these olfactory indicators have on basic solutions and on acidic solutions? And there's a difference between these two. That's why we are using the olfactory indicators. We can use this olfactory indicators in our common application. So that's all for today, and we will take the universal indicator in the next coming lesson.